above Earth's windy skies, slowly rotating through the silent voids of space, is the Arthur C. Clarke Astronomical Observatory, Starlab.
Firing command coming in.
5 kilometers beyond Starlab, the Earth shuttle Electra moves into a docking orbit with a giant space station. Aboard the shuttle, Dr. Richard Nicholson, a molecular biologist whose research in the field of alien spore mutation has just earned him the Brandenburg Science Prize. As the shuttle approaches, Dr. Nicholson's wife, Anne, and Starlab Research Director Maura Cassidy enter Starlab Control.
Is that my husband's shuttle on the screen?
Sure is. Electra, could we please have Dr. Nicholson on screen 12?
Roger, Starlab. Hello, Anne.
Oh, welcome back. You look terrific.
Oh, you look pretty terrific yourself.
How does it feel to be so famous?
Feels fantastic. Oh, you should have seen the looks on their faces.
Richard? My God, what's happening?
Starlab, we have a feeder line on NO3 level of subcritical enlargement.
Seal off the flight deck. Initiate emergency venting procedures. The escape pod. Get to the escape pod.
It's too late.
In the aftermath of Dr. Nicholson's tragic death, the International Space Authority decrees that he be interred on Lethe, a man-made mortuary planetoid created as a resting place for Earth's honored dead. But Anne Nicholson, grief-stricken and bitter, refuses to go to Lethe, and when Maura tries to encourage her, Anne becomes angry.
Then you take him to Lethe, Maura. You salute all those stupid flags and smell all those dying flowers.
There won't be any flags, Anne, or any flowers or speeches or anything like that. It's a private ceremony between you and Richard.
Oh, I'm tired, Maura. Will you please leave me alone?
Lethe's supervisor is Simon Toddmaster. Unknown to anyone aboard Starlab, Simon Toddmaster, since his release from prison, has become an expert manipulator of all those things that go bump in the night. A man who now controls the dark, eerie powers used by ancient demon sorcerers. And the terrifying nature of those powers become apparent when the Orcus Omega docks at Starlab, and Toddmaster is left alone with Anne Nicholson.
Anne.
Yes.
Would you like to see Richard again? Alive?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I want to see Richard. I want to hold him and touch him and talk to him.
Then come with me to Lethe and have Richard back again.
Meanwhile, in Starlab's communications center, Maura receives an urgent message from ISA Commissioner White.
We just got confirmation on it, Maura. Toddmaster's in control of image infusion, and he's using it to create the illusion of bringing the dead back to life.
Commissioner, he's with Anne right now.
Get on the intercom and tell her to stay put. I'll stand by.
Jerry!
Yes, Maura.
Shut the doors on the Orcus Omega's launch bay.
Maura, the Orcus Omega took off 3 minutes ago.
Was Anne Nicholson aboard?
Yes, she was.
Meanwhile, aboard the Orcus Omega, Toddmaster has put Anne into a deep twilight blossom trance and has learned that only she knows the location of secret bacteriological warfare tapes based on her late husband's research.
Did she tell you where the tapes are?
Not yet, but she will when her dead husband rises from the grave and takes her in his arms again.
Oh.
Dark dreams of immortality on the nightmare edge of time, as part 2 of the Resurrectionists of Lethe unfolds within the dark, lonely sanctuaries of alien worlds.
you doing?
Oh, am I glad to see you two.
What's been going on around here? Everyone looks so depressed.
Well, losing Richard like that is part of it.
Well, what's the other part?
Anne's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What? By who?
It's a long story. Do you remember Simon Toddmaster?
As Maura explains the details of Ann Nicholson's kidnapping to Buddy and John, and Commissioner White approaches Starlab aboard an ISA priority shuttle, the Orcus Omega jets toward the dark horizons of Lethe, a man-made mortuary planetoid which is slowly losing its identity and will, in the cold, satanic nights to come, be transformed into an alien world. Alien Worlds continues. Hoping to formulate a plan to rescue Ann Nicholson from the spell of Simon Toddmaster's death dreams, and in the process put an end to Toddmaster's illegal use of image infusion, ISA Commissioner White arrives on Starlab to confer with Maura, John, and Buddy.
How did you manage to find out what Toddmaster was doing, Commissioner?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself.
It was purely accidental. You remember Benjamin Thorndancer?
The thought weapon theorist. Didn't he die last year during an omega wave feedback experiment?
Yes, and he was interred on Lethe. Well, his wife went up there 3 days ago to visit the crypt. On her way back, she had a serious heart attack. Luckily, there was a physician on board the same shuttle, and he managed to keep her alive until they could reach an ISA hospital ship.
Did she pull through?
Yes, but they had to perform emergency bypass surgery. She came out of the anesthesia raving about Toddmaster and how he'd brought her husband back to life. So the next day, we sent up an ISA interrogation specialist to talk to her. She told him everything.
What did she say actually happened?
Well, when she arrived on Lethe, Toddmaster presented her with a bouquet of flowers. Twilight blossoms, she said he called them. 1 minute she was smelling them, and the next she was in some kind of a arena talking to her husband. And, well, you know the rest.
Well, what does Anne have that this crypt keeper wants?
Richard had made a major breakthrough in the use of alien spore mutations for bacteriological warfare. And Anne is the only one who knows where the data tapes are.
If that mausoleum maniac gets his hands on those tapes, well, he could put us all 6 feet under.
Maura? Commissioner White?
What is it, Jerry?
I've got a transmission coming in from Lethe. It's Ann Nicholson.
Anne? Well, patch her through, Jerry.
Hello, Maura?
Anne, are you all right?
Of course I am. Why shouldn't I be?
Is Simon there with you?
Yes, he's right here. He's been wonderful. I don't think I've ever met such a kind and sympathetic man. Maura, I want you to come up to Lethe. Simon said he didn't get a chance to spend very much time with you on Starlab. He thought it would be nice if we could all have dinner together before I leave. How does that sound?
Why, that sounds wonderful, Anne. When?
Tomorrow night. Just the 3 of us, okay?
All right, Anne. Just the 3 of us. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Just the 3 of us, huh? John, Buddy, what do you say we make it dinner for 5?
Well, I hope it's not formal. My electric tie and tails are still at the cleaners.
You realize he's setting a trap.
I know, but he doesn't know that I know. And if we're careful, we just might be able to get Anne away from that lunatic before something happens to her.
Old wine, sweet music, candlelight, delicious food, good friends. It will certainly be an evening to remember, won't it, Anne?
Yes, it certainly will, Master.
18 hours later, Delta One blasts off from Starlab and streaks toward Lethe. Maura, alone at the controls, John and Buddy hidden in a portside storage locker, which has been lined with scanner shielding, a precaution taken before blast-off to prevent Toddmaster from detecting more than one life form aboard the Delta One.
Hey, Skipper, how about us getting out of here for a few minutes? I'm starting to feel like a cross between a pretzel and the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Relax, buddy.
Well, I wish we would have had enough thin-core shielding to line the starboard locker. It's a lot bigger.
Sorry, buddy. What do you think Toddmaster would do if he detected more than one life form aboard?
Oh, please, don't tell me.
He'd probably kill Anne and blow the Delta One into the next galaxy.
Oh, Skip, I told you not to tell me.
Berkey, would you mind stepping in here, please?
Not at all, Master. Here I am, Master.
Where?
Right here in front of you.
Berkey, you've gone transparent again. Step back into the light a little bit. Thank you.
Sorry I disappeared like that.
It's all right, Berkey.
It wasn't my fault.
I didn't say it was.
You built me. I can't help it if I'm here today and gone tomorrow.
Berkey, if you don't pay attention, you're going to be gone tonight.
Oh, my.
How's Mrs. Nicholson?
Who?
Berkey, I'm warning you.
I put fresh bouquets of twilight blossoms around her bed, just as you ordered. She's sound asleep.
And by asleep, to say we end the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. Has Dr. Nicholson's replicate been programmed?
Yes, Master. It knows exactly what to ask her. And the Illusion Theater is ready for your inspection.
Ah, the Illusion Theater. The play certainly is the thing, eh, Berkey?
The play is the thing. Certainly. The thing certainly is. The certainly.
Oh, I knew he wouldn't get that one. Ratchet.
You called, Master?
Put Imagerina 4 on the screen.
Coming up.
Well, my dear Ratchet, you've certainly outdone yourself this time. If I didn't know better, I'd swear I was looking at old Cape Cod. Is that the Nicholson summer house there in the background?
Yes, Master.
Could you bring it in where it belongs, Ratchet? It doesn't look quite right sitting out there in the ocean.
Oh, sorry, Master. One of the hologram mirrors must have shifted.
Yes. Now let me see Dr. Nicholson's replicate. Oh. Richard, are you excited about seeing Anne?
Yes, Simon. I am excited.
Thank you, Richard. Ratchet, he doesn't seem all that thrilled. Can you pep him up a little?
I'll give it my best, Master.
I'll see that you do. And by the way, how is our replicate of Maura Cassidy's father coming along?
It will be ready for programming by morning.
Well, thank you, Ratchet. Keep up the good work.
Delta One has entered Lethe control, Master. ETA 5 minutes.
Very well. Prepare to guide Maura Cassidy down. Berkey, scan the ship and make certain she's alone.
Oh, yes, Master. Only one life form on board. Lethe control to Delta One. Retro to descent.
Maura orbits the Delta One into a descent vector above Lethe. John and Buddy hidden in a shielded storage locker to prevent detection by Lethe's life form scanners. On Lethe itself, Anne Nicholson lies in a death-sleep coma induced by narcotic twilight blossoms, only hours away from an encounter with her dead husband, an illusion created by Simon Toddmaster, a man who has abandoned the sunlight and stars and has gone to dwell among the gods of mist and darkness at the razor's edge of alien worlds. Alien Worlds continues. Maura, John, and Buddy land on the mortuary satellite Lethe. Their safe arrival, the first stage of a plan to rescue Anne Nicholson from Lethe's mysterious mortician, Simon Toddmaster. An undertaking which will soon continue with a quiet dinner between Maura, Anne, and Toddmaster, and hopefully end with Toddmaster getting his just desserts.
Roger, Lethe Control. I'm on the pad.
Stay where you are, Dr. Cassidy. I'll be right over to pick you up.
Delta 1, out. You two all right in there?
I keep telling you, Sheriff, this locker just ain't big enough for the both of us. We're fine, Maura.
I've already switched on the beep sender Carl concealed in Richard's metal, and I'll give it to Anne the minute I see her. Your micro receivers are on the console. One of them is tuned to Anne's beeper. The other one is tuned to my button transmitter.
Dr. Cassidy.
For God's sakes, don't lose track of us. Coming! Well, Simon, I see that you've managed to maintain your taste for exotic foods in spite of everything.
In spite of everything? What do you mean?
You know, 2 years in Jastrow prison and nearly 2 years here on Lethe. Not exactly the kind of places that encourage the aesthetic sensibilities.
No, but that's where you're wrong, Maura. Monotony, isolation, and darkness happen to be our greatest gifts, and I respect them because they eventually make one realize that we are truly alone in this highly overrated dimension we call life. And it's only by being alone that we can come to terms with our soul and our senses.
And is that all there is, ultimately? The soul and the senses?
Ultimately, yes. They know each other better than we can ever know ourselves. They complement each other perfectly, and they reassure each other in times of imbalance. Do you know the works of Oscar Wilde?
No, I don't.
You should familiarize yourself with them, Maura. There's a particularly beautiful passage in one of his novels, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Dorian is out in the garden drinking in the sweet perfume of the lilac blossoms, and Lord Henry walks to him and says, "You're quite right to do that, for nothing can cure the soul but the senses, just as nothing can cure the senses but the soul."
You've been very quiet this evening, Anne.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. Well, if you'll please excuse me, I want to spend some time in the chapel before I go to bed.
Don't forget Richard's medal, Anne.
What? Oh, yes, Richard's medal. Thank you for bringing it to me, Maura. Good night.
Good night. Sleep well.
I think I'll go to bed too, Simon.
Well, thank you for a marvelous evening. I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, good night, Maura.
Good night.
Pleasant dreams.
Oh, pleasant dream, that lousy crypt keeper.
Hold it down, buddy. Come on, let's get to the chapel.
Lead on, Skipper. This corridor has more turns than a labyrinth. I don't remember where the chapel was.
I do. It's right over there.
Get back, Skipper. Someone's coming.
It's Anne. Shut off the beeper. She'll hear him. Okay, let's... It's Toddmaster.
I hear those gentle voices calling home.
He was a little off key, wasn't he?
Lovely, isn't it, Anne? The way the candlelight transforms the flowers into living shadows.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Richard is waiting.
Oh, Richard.
I'm not saying this place is cold, Skipper, but if I had any brass monkeys, this is the last place I'd keep them.
Take it easy. Here comes Maura. Maura, over here.
Where's Anne?
She and Toddmaster went into the chapel a half hour ago.
Half an hour ago? Well, come on.
Ready?
Let's go.
They're gone.
John, the deep scanner.
Over here. She's behind the wall.
Well, feel around for a lever or something.
Here, behind the tapestry. Hey, get this. A real-life secret panel.
Now, Anne, if you'll just sit here. That's right. Berkey, bring up the lights in the arena.
Yes, Master.
Richard.
Anne!
Damn you, Mara. Damn you.
Get away from that console, Master.
Berkey, Ratchet, kill the intruder.
Get down, Skipper. Master. Buddy, take out the other two.
Master, help us.
John, blast the control panel!
Berkey, Ratchet, my children. You're killing my beautiful children.
Mara, what's happening?
I am the Resurrectionist of Lethe, Master of the Dead, Master of the Dead, Master of the Dead.
He's melting. Toddmaster is melting.
My God, they're all androids. Mara, where am I?
Let's get out of here. This place is gonna blow any minute.
For Anne Nicholson, a narrow escape from the machineries of deception and death. For Mara, John, and Buddy, another experience to be filed away under the heading of attempted immortality. And for the android Simon Toddmaster, the sudden, disquieting stillness that visits all things electric when the power fails and the lights go out. An artificial man with a synthetic mind, incapable of knowing creation's most perfect flesh and blood law. That death, like life, is its own master.
Well, how's Anne today, Mara?
Oh, fine, Commissioner. Dr. Rossiter says she'll be able to go back to Terra tomorrow. Is it true about Simon?
Yes, an ISA security squad found his body this morning. It was in a sealed crypt under the floor of the chapel. Spectrocyte poisoning. A laboratory accident a long time ago. He never told anyone.
How did you find out?
A diary in his casket. You should all read it sometime. He was an extraordinary man. He perfected image infusion for use as a holographic communicator. Nothing more. And because he knew he'd die before he'd finish it, he built a synthetic alter ego to carry on his work. Well, I've got a shuttle waiting. Goodbye for now, and again, congratulations on a job well done.
Thanks, Commissioner.
Goodbye, Commissioner.
We'll talk to you later, Mara.
I'll be here.
Library.
Ingrid? It's Dr. Cassidy. Will you please check and see if there's anything down there by Oscar Wilde? I'm interested in one of his novels. The Picture of Dorian Gray.
The Resurrectionists of Lethe was based on a story by Betty Julius and written by Ron Thompson and starred Chuck Olson, Linda Gary, Bruce Philip Miller, and Corey Burton, with guest stars Hans Conried, Susan Brown, George DiCenzo, Cliff Norton, Jack Lukes, Joseph Sicari, and Sally Smaller. Associate producer Jeff Allen. Musical director Tom Rounds. Engineer Stu Jacobs. Technical consultant Peter Sky. Alien Worlds was created, produced, and directed by Lee Hansen and is distributed by Watermark Incorporated. And so until next time, this is Roger Dressler inviting you to join us for another adventure on Alien Worlds.